Hi, this is Chris with Enjoy the Run. I decided in 2023 that I would go all in for my shot at UTMB. It had been on my bucket list for a while, and I figured, okay, well, how are we going to do this? So I decided I'd sign up for the Canyons 100 beginning of the summer, and then I would do Grindstone 100 at the end of the summer, and I figured I'd have a decent shot at UTMB because you get 8 stones for running the North American Championship at Canyons, and then you get another 4 for running Grindstone. So 12, I hear that's a pretty good number to get in. What I didn't know was that if you finish in your top 10 of your age group at the championship, you get an automatic entry into UTMB, and you get to avoid the whole lottery process altogether. I happened to finish, I think, 8th in my age group, so I got fortunate enough to earn my entry through qualifying. A couple of things before we jump into the video. So UTMB, it was 80, 85 degrees during the day, but it felt like 90. So they activated the hot weather kit a couple of days before the race, which meant we had to carry sunglasses, a Sahara cap, the ability to carry 2 liters of water, and sunscreen. But really all I ended up using was my arm coolers, and I just filled up with water at every available water fountain. They're scattered every basically 4 miles throughout the race, so you really didn't need to carry an extra 2 bottles with you, but it was nice to have them just in case. I do apologize, there's a couple scenes in here where the camera angle got turned a little bit. I'm not sure why it's at a 90-degree turn. I couldn't figure out how to correct it. Sorry. And also, UTMB is a very difficult course to film on. When it's dark out, you gotta really pay attention to the ground. There's lots of rocks and roots throughout the entire course. It's very steep going down, it's very steep going up. You got long climbs. If you're using your poles, odds are you're gripping for your life to try and get up some of those climbs, and it's exhausting, and you really don't have the ability to put your poles down to grab your camera. So I filmed what I could. Most of the time I was really just focused on the course and just trying to get to the next aid station. But I will make a separate video of about a bunch of tips and things that I didn't know going to the race that I wish I would have known. So I'll try and follow up with that. But in the meantime, enjoy the run. Walking through town, can't even run, and I'm at the front of the pack. Oh, here we go. Now we're running. Now we're running. Can do a little jog. There we go. Jog and walk. And jog and walk. There we go. There we go. Okay. Mile 5 check-in. Holy cow, I'm still under an hour and we just went 5 miles. A lot of Congo lines, but we're finally spreading out because of the streets. And there. And we just passed an aid station, which is basically just water and some soda. So I topped up my bottle. It's hot, it's humid. Some Mont Blanc day hikers. Check out the valley. That's where we just came from there. And now we're going up that big ass Congo line. Mile 6.2. At mile 5, everybody pulled out their poles and it's just been uphill since. Mile 7.5. This is what it's like. And it's been like this for about 2.5 miles. Okay, 10-mile check-in. Just put my headlamp on. Sun setting quickly, and we've been climbing for 4 miles, and I finally can start running again. That climb was long. Look at that. Just one big chain of runners. But there's the sun setting off the mountains. And me. Okay, so quick story. At mile 6.2, people started doing a shortcut because there was a pile up on a staircase. Then they get to the top of the staircase and there's a guy there and it looked like a sensor. And when people realized there was a sensor, they all ran back. And while the people were cheating, they're all being booed and heckled. So I went the right way. Whoa, no cheating the course for me. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so it's getting dark. So quick recap so far. This is I think I'm gonna do 10-mile check-ins, even at night. So first 4-5 miles, totally runnable. There's some congestion on some hills. Then about mile 5, everybody pulled out their poles. You really didn't need them until about mile 5.5. And then from mile 6 till now 9, so basically 3 solid miles was just uphill, just hard climbing and loose rock. Now look how dark it just got. Okay, talk to you in a bit. Toodles. Okay, we're at the aid station right after St. Gervais. This is a cruise station. I don't know how you find anybody. I wish I could see my girlfriend because I barely talked to the first one because I was kind of confused and super tired and hungry. So yeah, I don't see her. That's a bummer. Nope, don't see her anywhere. But yeah, that's a madhouse. So the other side where you get food's not that bad. And we are moving. Okay, so I'm about mile 20. I'm gonna walk this out. And some fans are on the edges. So big aid station. It's basically crackers, cheese, some chocolate cookies, apples, really thin sliced watermelon. You can barely get a bite. Wow. I guess that's to get in there. We should probably start running and talking. Look at this. This is fun. This is fun. This is the Tour de France type of crowds I was looking for. Okay, once we get out of this, I'll do a little recap. Gotta keep running. Okay, so to recap, the last 10 miles. So it turns out the first aid station with food is like 13.5 miles into the race. Plus the hour they stand at the start line. So it's a 3.5 hour run. So I was going about 4.5 hours with basically half a Cliff Bar to eat, or a full Cliff Bar. So pack some food at the start line. And about like, I guess halfway between like a water stop and then the food stop, there were some farmers doing some water, but that was just a big cluster of people trying to get water from like 3 people, old guys giving pitchers of water. It took forever, so I just gave up. So just don't stop at the farmers unless you're just desperate for water. Just trying to make it to the next aid station. So I saw my girlfriend at St. Gervais. It was an out and back, and I got confused. Plus I was really hungry and tired. So I just said hi, gave her a kiss. I kept going thinking I'd see her on the way back. I was totally wrong. I didn't see her, and now I wish I could see her again, because I miss her. Oh yeah. So in between the first aid station, which is basically just water, and the first aid station that has food, which is St. Gervais, you got basically a 3-4 mile climb, and then a steep 3-4 mile descent. So your quads are gonna feel it going in. And everything since then has been pretty runnable. There's a few climbs, there's some traffic jams of Congo lines, but for the most part, you can run around people and you can get going kind of like this. And we're starting to get spread out now, which is why I've been running super fast. So right now,
think I'm like averaging a 15-minute pace. But there were a couple climbs where we were doing like 20, 23-minute climbs at the beginning. So now it's thinning out. Okay, it's 10 o'clock at night, and everybody's acting like it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. There's just people everywhere, every small town. They're all out. And they're gonna be out all night. Look at this. They're just grilling, having a good time. One big party. Put my headlamp back on. Not sure if you can see me, but I just passed mile 21. So I had to show what a cool town looked like. And we're back into the dark. I'll check in about 5 or 10 miles. It's just finally spreading out on wide roads. But my course map that I downloaded from the website yesterday has been saying I'm off course for like the last mile or two. Well, there's a flag right there. So we're good. Hey, check it out, tunnel. The Hoka tunnel. I saw this online. It's even better in person. Let's enjoy the moon. Oh, so cool. Allez, allez, vous avez bossé pour, vous pouvez le faire, allez, Constantin avec le sourire, là. Allez, Constantin. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Hoka. I still don't understand why people walk right down the middle. Hey, tell me, Matt. All right. Hi. And we're back at it. That was mile 22. And there was a timing mat. So, and there was a camera. It's hard to see the cameras at night. But maybe somebody saw me back home. Okay, back at it. Next up, look at all the headlamps going up the hill. It looks like a ski lift. Yeah, just headlamps forever, going all the way up. We've been climbing for a mile or two. Let's see if there's anything behind me. Oh. Okay, I just had to show you what it's like out here, but at least you can get running and spread out now. It only took like 20 miles to get out of like Congo lines. So I was blown through 8 stations at the beginning, but now I can kind of just power hike and get in my own little groove. But I think right now I'm on like a 32-hour pace or something. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Just a mile of headlamps. I still have like a mile to go. Or more. Hope that shows up. That is so cool. I have no idea what aid station I'm at. Chaos. Control chaos. I'm just trying to get some food, but what I did was I grabbed a bunch of knacks and some water and some cola, and now I'm just trying to fight my way out. And I should probably get some noodles, but let's see what we got here. Ooh, watermelon. We'll get watermelon. Mile 32. Got to the aid station. Tons of people. Got some food. Feeling pretty good. There's a bathroom over there, but I will use the forest. It's easier. But right up here on the left, they're doing gear check. Right here, you have a little sheet. Mostly it's your phone. I had to put a security blanket or safety blanket and extra liters, 2 liters of water. 2 liters of water, phone, and a safety blanket. And then we came in from up there, and now we're running out here, and it's actually a little freaking chilly right now. And it's also like 2 in the morning, almost 3 in the morning. So, what did we learn over this last, let's see here, from mile 25, 24, yeah, 24 up to 30. It was like 4-mile insane climb, rocks, literally on the edge of a cliff, up a mountain, up to 8,000 some feet, 8,200 feet, 8,100. It was up there. And it got a little chilly at the top. And now I'm actually really chilly from sitting around. And I'd say, oh, and then the descent was steep, doable, but you could feel your quads. I thought it was going to be steeper. There's some loose rock sections, but the climb up, man, you get to the top and you're like, okay, we're good. And you go down a little ways, and you go right back up. But some of the boulders, if you're short, it's like climbing stairs 3 at a time. I mean, you got to climb way over these boulders to get over. It was nuts. And I'm running right now, which is awesome. I got some food in me. I've been eating really well. It's been dusty, but not as bad as Western States. Do definitely bring poles. Like, they should just be mandatory. Like, there's no way you're getting up that climb 4 miles without those poles. Such big rocks, such loose rocks. You definitely need them. And then when you go on the descents, pack them away and just run. That way they don't hit anybody and get in your way. There are a few spots where they saved me from falling. But anyhow, oh, and I saw some lightning off in the distance around mile 30. So like 2 miles ago. I have no idea where it's going or where it went. But that's always nice to see. Okay, so oh no, go ahead. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at the sun coming up. That's so cool. And boy, do I have a story about falling down a cliff too that I gotta get on camera so I don't forget the whole story. But my knuckles are all skinned up. And I fell off the side of a mountain. Literally, fell off the side of a mountain. That's a story for another time when I don't have to stop and pay attention. Oh, and that's Wyatt. He's in front of me. He's from Portland. He's awesome. We've been running together for 10 miles. Like 4 hours. We wouldn't have made it through those climbs with our sanity without him. So, okay, we're coming up to the next aid station. Ooh, cool rocks. This is so cool. And we just came down the mountain over to our right. And maybe there's some views behind us. And there's me, the guy that fell off a mountain. So, okay, on to an aid station, top off water. That was insane climbing and descending and rocky. Okay, aid station. Oh, that's where we came from. Oh, cool. That's awesome. And we're on the road. And I'm gonna go catch up with Wyatt. I tried using the porta potty, but every single one is out of toilet paper. That sucks. Oh, cool, the streams over there, the mountain, the sunrise. Wow, such a pretty area. So anyways, a couple miles back, we're coming down the hill. I stepped far enough away from the edge, I thought, and the whole side of it just went out from under me. And I slid down the hill, caught myself with my knuckles, pulled myself back up over the edge, fell again when the landslide happened a second time, and almost went down the entire mountain to the next trail system. I don't know if I would have survived to finish the race if I would have went tumbling down the mountain. It would have been a good 20-30 foot slide down rocks. But I caught myself, except I dinged up my shin, little scratches, and cut up my knuckles. But quick reflexes had me turning and facing the ledge, so I caught myself. And the crazy part was, as we were coming into the aid station, there was a helicopter down here. So, I guess I can show you me. So there was a helicopter, and it sounded like somebody was being evacuated, which is scary. So, moral of the story, don't fall off a mountain, and don't make jokes about it ever again, because I like to make jokes about that. So, I shall not do that again. But, I've had the worst luck for the last 5 miles. No toilet paper in the bathroom, not that I need to go, but I just wanted to make sure before I get out in the jungle again. Fell off a mountain, and I keep forgetting to put stuff in stuff out of my pack. Oh, and my batteries died. With like, I got 8 hours out of the batteries, and we had like 30 minutes left to get to the sunrise and the aid station. So I had to stop and put new batteries in for 30 freaking minutes. Oh, it was a long night, and it got really cold at 8,000 feet that we had to put long sleeves on. It's actually a little chilly down here by the streams. And what else? So yeah, cold weather gear, take that seriously. At the overnights, like 2 to 4 in the morning, especially at the high elevation, like 8,000 feet. That was insane. When the wind picked up, it got so cold. But we ended up putting our long sleeves on for like 5 minutes, and we got out of the wind and we were fine. But for those 5 minutes, it felt amazing to be warm again. Yeah, and the climbs are like 3-4 miles, and then like 2-mile descents, and it's over huge rocks. It just sucks. So we made it through 2 of the biggest climbs, and my new friend Wyatt was like moral support. We just teamed up and plowed through it. So I think we're at mile 45 or something. So gotta go. Bye. Okay. So we're almost at the top of this climb, but we came from down there in the valley by the streams way down there in the grassy knoll, and we had to climb all the way up here in the glacier. That's pretty cool. Amazing views. Look at that. Hey there, Cal. How's it going? Hey guys. Ooh, there's the big ones. And all up on the hill. That was nice. He was on the trail, didn't give us trouble. That's fun. There's a bunch of cows on the trail. Things I didn't expect to see. Okay, so I guess we're in Courmayeur. There's that. Ooh, little market. So there's bag drop here. Crew. That's Wyatt again. Oh, cool little village. This is neat. This is like 1600s, 1700s. Thank you. This is so cool. Wow. Some through hikers. Thank you. It's dropping. 1, 3, 3, 4. Okay, so drop bags are just lined up here in Courmayeur. We just came around the corner. You want to get by?
Thank you, sir.
1, 3, 3, 4. I'm gonna keep going. I guess I'm at the end. What's your number?
1768.
Oh wait, I'm right here. 1, 3, 3, 4.
Chris?
Yes, Chris. Merci. Thank you.
You want it?
Grazie. Grazie, right? Yeah. Okay, so I have no idea if my crew, Christina, is here, but we'll find out in a few minutes. So otherwise, I'm just gonna change shoes, shirt, get all my crap together, and get a fresh start. So, and we'll go back around. Merci, or grazie. So, yeah, that's bike drop. It's all well organized. That's cool. Look at that. It's all numbered and ordered. Fun. Okay. We walked here around the building, into the building. Now we get to use the building to do our gear.
How are you doing, Chris?
Okay, so if she's here, how am I supposed to find her? I did not expect this. So, they would give tickets there. I'm not sure. So, okay, mile 55. This trail sucks out of Courmayeur. It's straight up, mile after mile. I mean, straight up. But look at Courmayeur. Look at that. That is so pretty. Yeah, definitely for a town that would be fun to explore. Everything's old and cool. Alright, back to this crap fest of a climb. Look at this. This is what it is all the way up for like miles. 3 miles? I don't know. It's brutal. And it's getting hot. Can't wait for it to flatten out a bit. I think we came through that valley down there, but I can't remember. I know we came by a ski resort, but look at that. Wow. And Courmayeur's over there. I came from here, and it's 11 o'clock, mile 56. I'm already hot and freaking tired. But look at that. Wow. It's nice to take your mind off the pain and the heat and the climbs. Or the guy yakking in front of us. So, that's what I'm hoping not to do. The thing I hate most about this race, probably the only thing I hate about this race, is there's no variation in food. It's the same aid station food every single time. Or worse. And sometimes they don't have pasta. So it makes it really hard to eat stuff when you're already sick of the food and you're not even halfway. Well, I'm over halfway through. So I don't know what I'm going to do to get through this day. But arm sleeves and dipping them in water. Just got to get to the night. Mile 59. Just cooled off back there. Look at that waterfall. And this old abandoned house. Or maybe abandoned. More glaciers. I'm doing okay. We're maybe halfway to the next aid station. Yeah, it's hot. It's now Western State's hot, but it's hot. So I'm trying to stay cool. But I gotta find some real food to eat. Gotta stay hydrated. Otherwise, we've been running for the last mile or two. It's like ups and downs. And yeah, beautiful views though. But I mean, we're below tree line, no trees. We had some shade back there. Now there's no shade. So I got my arm coolers out. Might have to do the Sahara hut and dunk it in water if we get more streams. It's getting hot. But it's like noon. So 8 hours until sunset. I'm counting down the hours. More waterfalls. Oh, I feel like crap right now. Not horrible. I'm just tired and hot. But got to see a pretty waterfall. Mile 60. Wyatt dropped me a mile ago. I'm on my own now. 3 miles to the next aid station. Just going aid station to aid station. And then you come up with this hill. And boom! What a view! So it's supposed to be flat runnable to the next aid station. Let's see what we got. Leaving aid station at mile basically 64. And people coming down this big steep hill. Hey, thank you. I think I'm going the right way. There's some flags. Okay, just gotta get going. I sat for like 5 minutes. Oh, there I am. I sat for 5 minutes, had some pasta with some bread, some watermelon. I had to eat real food. The pasta is working really well. The problem is some of the aid stations don't have pasta. Some of the aid stations have nothing. You have no idea if you're gonna get pasta or not. So when I see it, I'm gonna have to have like a whole cup of it. So, and I added some salt to it, so that should help. And I used the bathroom finally. That was yay. I know, TMI. But it's hard to go on the trail when everybody's through hiking. Like these guys. And there's the flag. So, look at this. Everybody's hanging out by the river. I think we go across the bridge. Oh, this would be fun. I'll keep this going. Let's see here. It's hot, so I've been slowing way down. I'm like doing a nice 15-minute pace jog when I can run. Any slight uphills, I'm walking. I'm trying to get through the heat. I got about a good 4 to 6 hours of sunlight to deal with. Then it'll cool off. Give me to the nighttime. Whoops, there you go. Give me to the nighttime, and we'll do better. So it's I'm just playing it safe kind of deal. I don't want to overheat. I don't want to dehydrate. I don't want to do anything stupid right now. I got so far to go. I mean, I still got like 43 miles, 46 miles, something like that. So there's the view. What did we learn? over the last few miles. Yeah, a little runnable. The climbs aren't as steep. We'll see how this goes. Oh, yeah, that's steep. Yeah, this will be fun. So I'm just taking my time. Wyatt dropped me. I don't care. Doing my own thing. Doing my own thing. Mile 64. Look at that waterfall. Wow. There's so many cool things to see out here. Don't know if I can get a picture of this. Maybe like that. There's all the different places you can see. There's where one of these said Roma something or Chamonix. So Chamonix would be right over that hill, and Vienna, Austria would be over that hill, and Amsterdam is over there. Roma would be that way, and I came up that freaking beast from all the way down by the river. I'm so tired, I'm so dead. And now we gotta go down that way. Hey, I'm heading towards Vienna. I'm into Foley, mile 72 basically, and just following this river. There's like all this river rock over here, probably from flooding when all the snow melted. There are people playing in the water over here. That's gotta be some cold water. So, just following this. I'm feeling better, sun's going down, and I've been trying to eat, but I don't have a lot of food on me, and I've been able to drink more. There's some Phillips sweats between the area. You see how we're finally in some shade? It's like the only shade on the whole course. So yeah, if I say it's hot, like don't underestimate it. 78, 80 degrees in the mountains here. Feels like 90. And you can get sunburned, and it's no joke. It's that climb up to, this last climb up to 8,300 feet. It took forever, and I felt dizzy. I felt like I needed to stop like 10 times. It was hard. And then from then on, it was just descent all the way to here. So it was a quad killer. Now we go eat, get cleaned up, and try and knock out these last 30 or so miles. I could be wrong, but I think I'm entering Switzerland at mile 75. I just left Foley. It's been really runnable. I was like just doing like a little 12-minute mile jog, which was actually really fast. And I think I might be in Switzerland. So yay, first time in Switzerland running. Second time, we flew into Geneva, but I didn't get a run because we were exhausted because we didn't sleep on the flight over. Oh, that was so bad. But yeah, so Switzerland is, it looks like Italy. Yeah, I got the same trees, same bugs, same everything, but there's shade. We haven't had shade the whole race until mile 70. It's like, oh, it's so brutal out here when it's hot. Okay, so let's recap a few things while I'm thinking of it. So aid station food sucks, especially if you're from the States. That's salami and weird cheese, and like you're lucky if you find rice or pasta at the aid stations. And I was living on the pasta for a while. Now I can't find it. And it's like snack bars, those get old real quick. They're kind of gross after like one or two. They have wafer bars, those get gross. They have apples, that's a lot of fiber. I don't know if I want a lot of fiber while I'm running. And so my advice is if you have a crew, this is a race where having a crew would really help. It keeps your morale up. But if they can bring you Lay's chips with salt, anything salty, fun drinks, fun foods, I don't know, anything, especially something like cold, stuff to cheer you up. But like peanut butter and jelly, like I hate peanut butter and jelly after about halfway through a race, but right now that sounds awesome. So that would be a good advice. Aid stations, yeah, you're on your own. The volunteers in Italy hardly speak any English. I kept saying cola, Coke, Pepsi, and they were like, what? And then they were like, Pepsi? And then they point at it. And I'm like, yeah. And they'll fill your drinks up, like your cup. But if you want to fill your bottles up, you're on your own. And you do that outside the food tent in these like kind of a water spigot trough kind of things. It's really good water. It's like fresh spring water from the mountains. But you got to do everything on your own. And it's even hard to find the aid stations that have medical. Because I have like a little blister, I think. But every time I go to an aid station, I either think, oh, okay, I can make it to the next one. And then it's like 3 aid stations later, you'll see another medical. So, yeah. When you're from the States, it's a whole different world over here with aid stations. The course is super well marked. There are a few spots where I'm like, where am I going? But if you just look for the flags, you're fine. They put flags everywhere. And then here's the trail. Okay, so we're down the road from Foley, coming off this trail. Isn't that pretty? Except for that. Holy crap, that's a long drop. Yeah, don't fall. I've already done that once today. Okay, one of the best things about UTMB is running through these little small towns. You just run down their streets. People are out. Look how old that building is. The wooden shutters. Man, these things are gotta be 1600s, 1700s. There. Look. Just running through their town. Looking for flags. Almost missed the last turn. Luckily, people are out on the corner telling me to turn because I was looking around too much. Look at these old. Man, this town's old. And then there's solar panels. Look at a little playhouse. Good job. Yeah, people just sitting out cheering. Old sign. Just running through the side streets. They're so narrow. There's a flag. And back onto the main road. Thank you. Wow. I don't even know what town we're in. Okay, we're leaving Champlain finally. I think I was here for like an hour. I just wanted to rest up. Had blisters taken care of. I had a couple crampy spots on my shoulder from the pack. And look at this pretty lake. It's like so clear too. You can see right there at the bottom. So this is Champlain in Switzerland. Really pretty town. There's some ABBA music playing in the background. Wow, I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, so it's like 8:30. Sun's going down. I guess I got 2 really big climbs, steep climbs, 2,500 feet. So I rested up a lot. And I was freezing at the aid station. I stopped running, everything got cold. So I'm trying to warm up. But yeah, my feet feel better. I got a little energy. Took some broth right before I left. Hopefully that works. So wish me luck. I think I might, I don't know, finish between 6 and 8 in the morning. 36, 38 hours, I don't know. So we'll see.
Hello.
Hey! Okay. So they just left the, I think it's the last aid station in Switzerland. Mile 92. And now is up the last big climb. It's steep. It's 2,000 feet. It's going to be brutal. And then the rest of the race is manageable. So I just got to do one big climb and then start making my way home. So maybe I'll get done by 36-hour race, 37-hour race. I don't give a crap. So follow the flags. And it is chilly. Holy cow, you sit in the aid station for too long at night and you freeze. So I had some noodles, I had some broth. Should help me get through this next climb. Grabbed a couple pretzels. Alright, let's go. Once you leave the last aid station and head your way to Chamonix, to the finish line, this is what you get to run on. Eroded roots and rocks. And by run, I'm being sarcastic because I'm so sleep deprived that I keep stumbling. So, yeah, this is going to take a while. And what's not fun is that when you leave the aid station, you still have basically 4 miles to go. So I have 3 miles left, and I can't wait to be done. I think as soon as I finish, I'm just going to lay down and fall asleep. Like, literally right at the finish line. See how all these roots are, like, sticking out? You can get in a run, and then you got to watch out so you don't trip because you're super tired. And if it's not a root, then it's a rock. I gotta watch these rocks while I'm filming, but I gotta remember the last 3 climbs are actually the worst of the whole race. The climb out of the aid station, I don't know, like 2 aid stations ago, one of the miles took 45 minutes, and I had to rest. I was so tired. And I forget what they call it. It's like starts with a B at aid station. Anyways, it was literally straight up stair-stepping rocks for like 3 miles or 2 miles or something. 3,000 feet, 3 miles straight up. It was horrible. And then there's a second little hill, but it's the same way, stair-stepper straight up. And then you finally get to the long hill, and when you see the ski lift, you know you're almost done. If you think some of the big climbs in the middle of the race are harder at the beginning, yeah, they're longer, and they may be hot, but when you're tired at the end, those last 3 are demoralizing. They are brutal. So, yeah, anyways, I gotta run, literally. I gotta start running. There's Chamonix as I'm running through rocks. I don't know if you can see it, but it's off to my left. I just gotta drop down. Got about 2 miles to go. Okay, there's Chamonix. You can see the track. There you go. And we're finally, yep, we're still on the rocks. I'll leave this down for the waterfall though. That's pretty cool. I got some memory, I think. Listening. There's Chamonix. I'm so close. Okay. I just gotta do a little run through the city, I guess, now. There's this little gravel spot. I just finally got off the big access road. And I really don't know where I'm going. Oh, that's where I gotta cut across. Oh, good thing I'm finishing early on a Sunday, no traffic. I was at one point on pace for 34 hours, then 35, then 36, then 37. Now I'm trying to beat 38. So I have 30 minutes to finish and break 38 hours. Hey. Looks like it's right. Those flags aren't like the normal flags. That's weird. This doesn't feel right. Oh, wait. Look at that. There's a big stair I have to cross. Go over the highway. I shall return. Okay. Let's go. Oh, man, my legs don't work. They make you climb stairs at the very end of a 100. My watch has 110, 111 miles on it. Most I've ever ran. And I'm crossing the highway. Ooh, this is slick. Morning view. Gotta hold on so I don't fall. There's a lot of water on this thing. It's a tip for a rainy day or early morning dew. Don't trip, don't slip. Okay, let's go to town and finish. Alright, so looks like we're going across the river, which is where we did packet pickup and stuff and bag drop. There's the river. There's the river. And there's flags. Yeah. Okay. Should just be a straight shot. 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes to run less than a mile. I can do that. I like to walk that. Alright. This is where the expo and stuff was. Now we're finishing here. Hey, good job. Okay, so now we're running along the river to the finish line. I'm setting just under 10-minute pace.
Hi.
I know that girl.
How you doing?
I'm so far.
I know. You're almost there. You're almost there. I'm gonna run to the bottom and then I'm gonna veer off.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cut through.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of
Like
you.
the other day where it was packed shoulder to shoulder with people.
Hey, there's more people.
Nobody's yelling my name. I gotta go. See ya.
Bye. Go. You did it. You did it. Oh.
Nice running.
Thanks.